This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, episode 464. Do you know that the things you once prayed for are happening right now? If you think about it, you are actually living a reality in many ways that you once prayed for. Even though things are not perfect and things might even be really, really bad right now, but there are aspects of your life that you prayed and wished for. Let me give you an example. And this is going to be a really tough example to feel good about, but it's true. The facts are, I grew up in a household of a lot of screaming, a lot of yelling. People were always calling the police on my mom. When I was a teenager and in my 20s, the police were always coming to the house. And if the police weren't coming to the house, then the ambulance was coming to the house because my sister was always sick, having seizures. And, before she was in a wheelchair, she would have seizures and fall, and then we'd have to call the ambulance. She was really overweight. So it was really, really hard to pick her up. And sometimes I couldn't, so I had to call 911, unfortunately, when I was alone. It was just a lot of chaos and a lot of anger and screaming and yelling all the time from my mom, all the time. A lot of violence and just really a horrible existence in many ways. And I loved my sister so much, but I prayed that somehow, some way that I could live in peace. And I was hoping me and my sister could live in peace, but it didn't work out like that. But I used to pray, and I used to really get on my knees and talk to God and ask him or her to please let me wake up in peace. And now I do. But it's kind of lonely. I didn't realize, I wouldn't want to go back, but I didn't realize that waking up naturally, having no doors slamming, having nobody screaming, nobody crying, nobody having a nervous breakdown every single day, not having police in the house or ambulance in the house or, social workers in the house. It's kind of lonely. I know that sounds crazy, but you get used to whatever happens in your life, whatever's familiar. It gets comfortable. And my nervous system, my parasympathetic system, it got used to not working. It got used to being in fight or flight for so long that now peace and quiet and no chaos feels very uncomfortable. I'm getting used to it and I'm not complaining, but I just wanted you to think about the things that you used to pray for. Have any of them come true? Is anything about your life right now a goddamn miracle? Because that's not the only thing. I never knew that it was actually literally possible to make a living just being myself, just being a professional vegan, which obviously there's a lot more that goes into this. There's Excel sheets and shit, but I'm literally a professional vegan for a living. I help people become vegan and transition to a raw vegan diet. I help people go vegan, and I do that through coaching and books and videos and content and interviews and things like that. And selling fruit is part of it, right? Because the more fruit you eat, the more vegan food you're consuming, and hopefully one day that fruit will somehow penetrate a neural pathway and make its way into the part of your brain that wakes up and realizes that we don't need to enslave, torture, and hurt animals in order to be happy and healthy and thrive. And that was a dream of mine. I mean, a fucking dream. And then living in a warm climate, I cannot believe that it actually happened. It's real. I can go out right now. It's 10:30 at night. My phone's supposed to be off. Don't tell anyone. I turned my phone on just now because I'm alone. And, well, honestly, the damn truth is that I turned my phone on because I don't want to do the dishes. That's the God honest truth. Okay, I just got off Zoom about 30 minutes ago, and I was about to go in the kitchen and start cleaning up my dishes from the day, which are all in the sink. And there's so many, and I don't want to do them. So I said, you know what? I'm going to change somebody's life with a podcast, even though I'm not supposed to turn my phone on. So unfortunately, I did lose my challenge this week. So every week I have a challenge with my accountability group. I have two accountability partners. They don't listen to this podcast, so I could lie easily. They don't fucking listen to this or anything I do. Okay, like, you know how your friends don't like consume any of your content. If you're a content creator, then you know what I'm talking about. Your friends and family don't consume your content, but like strangers all around the world celebrate you and send you messages and like listen to you and like actually want to consume your content, want to listen to what you're going to say and want to watch your videos. But your friends and family, they could give a shit less. Isn't that hilarious? But anyway, okay, let's focus. So, I lost my train of thought because I thought of a quote that I want to say, which is, family and friends will support you when strangers start to celebrate you. It's one of my favorite quotes. So anyway, I didn't want to do my dishes, so I said, fuck it. I'm turning on my phone and I'm doing a podcast. So now I lost my challenge because I have integrity, and I'm going to obviously tell my accountability partners, I was supposed to turn my phone off at 9:00 Monday through Friday this week. And then as my reward, I was going to get a foot massage on Friday night. I even scheduled it. I have to cancel because I lost my challenge, but I'm going to turn my phone off right now, even though it's not going to count. But I just want to say I lost this challenge to send you this message. So if you're listening to this, fucking listen again, because it cost me a goddamn foot massage. And there's nothing that is getting me through life right now more than my foot massages. But apparently I can't have one this week. So anyway, it wasn't even fucking worth it. No, it was. I want to say thank you very much for listening. Thank you. I'm getting a lot of amazing messages from people, and they truly make my day. And I just wanted to send that transmission to you, okay? Because somebody needs to hear this, and somebody needs to evaluate their situation in life right now, which, yeah, it might not be ideal. You might not be at the ideal weight or have the ideal relationship or have the ideal bank account that you want. But is there anything in your fucking life that you prayed for and now it's reality? I prayed to lose weight and be free from my food addiction. I prayed to be in the tropics. I prayed to have peace in my life. I literally prayed for my sister to not be in pain anymore, and now she's not. I wished that one day I wouldn't have to set an alarm in the morning. And now I do not set an alarm in the morning. I can't even tell you the last time I set an alarm. Crazy, right? How is this possible? I prayed that I would never hear screaming again or have to deal with the police again or having doors slammed in my house again. And it's been years. And I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude for the fact that things that I prayed for actually are my reality now. And the saddest part is that I'm so focused on the loneliness and the sadness and the grief that I don't even see the blessings many times. And yeah, I write a gratitude list every day. but I focus on the small things. I'm not even realizing the giant astronomical things that have happened in my life. So I want to urge you to please write a list of all the things that you used to pray for that are now reality that you take for granted. And also realize how many people would do anything to be in your position. I know it's not ideal. I understand you're struggling with something because that's the human experience. I hate to tell you this, boo. You will always be struggling with something. I hate to tell you. So get used to it, because while your spirit is in this human body, there will always be something you're struggling with. But the point of this experience is to find the positive and focus on it and be grateful for it. Because there's so much that we could complain about, but there's so much more that we could be grateful for. So maybe you're struggling with a physical ailment. Maybe you have pain somewhere, but is the pain everywhere? Is there anything that you absolutely transformed in your life? Is there any type of miracle that you're living right now that you would have done anything to manifest 5, 10, 20 years ago? Is there anything amazing about your fucking life? I guarantee you there is. The point of life is finding a way to cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Trust me, this is the purpose of our life. Finding a way and then helping other people while we're here. It's all about helping people. And I get so inspired. My friend Sherry, she really, really inspires me. She's probably listening, so thank you, Sherry. I'm so inspired by her altruism. She is so giving, and I'll send you her, just email me. I'll send you her address and her phone number. And if you ask her for anything, she will fucking find a way to get it to you. And you don't even have to ask her. Just think it. If you think of anything, Sherry will send it to you. Yeah. So email me, jd@Ms.FitVegan.com. I'll send you Sherry's all her information. I have all her information now. So I, Sherry's sweating balls right now on the treadmill, even though she doesn't have balls. But she's sweating boobs right now. But anyway, I just talk about Sherry to make her laugh. You guys don't even know who that is. But maybe you do. Maybe you do. Anyway, she's amazing and she really inspires me, and I want to be more like her. And we can all be like her, you know? Maybe you want to volunteer once a month at a homeless shelter or an animal shelter. Once a month. Would that kill you? Are you too fucking busy for that? Maybe you want to give a homeless person a $20 bill or a $100 bill. I know that sounds insane. I get it. It's not that insane. Trust me, it's not. You spend $100 on fucking makeup, okay? Please. What if you stopped wearing makeup and you gave the money you used to spend on makeup to homeless people? Wow, you would feel so much better. And let me just end it by saying, and I know this is totally like a smorgasbord ADD podcast, but this is the last thing I really want to say. Makeup is actually doing two things. It's making you look worse, and it's making you feel worse. Because I see the women in my life, all my friends wear makeup, and they all feel like total shit. Because anytime anyone compliments them, they don't believe it. Because they feel that they would never get those compliments if they weren't wearing makeup. And maybe they wouldn't get those compliments. I don't know. I rarely get compliments, to be honest. Also because I rarely interact with people. I get a lot of compliments online, but I rarely get compliments in real life because I just don't interact with many people. And also, it's creepy if people compliment you, right? But my friends get a lot of compliments in real life on their hair, their makeup, their clothing. These things I don't really, oh, my roommate's home. Yeah, this is not going to be good. I think my roommate's home. Sorry. It's just I'm not supposed to be on the phone right now. Is she opening the door? I don't know. Okay, anyway. I have to tell her anyway. but she knows I'm not supposed to be on the phone. Okay, whatever. That's not her. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So the women I know, the beautiful women I know, they get compliments on how beautiful they are, and then they don't accept them because they're like, well, they're just saying that because of the makeup. I'm not really beautiful. It's the makeup that makes me beautiful. And it is just such a trap. Makeup was invented by society to trap you into having low self-esteem. Okay, I see it. It makes you feel good. No, it doesn't at all. Not even for a second. Not even for a second. Because like when you're putting it on, I mean, I can only imagine, right? I'm not somebody who wears makeup, so I don't know. But I remember in the past, and I never really got compliments because I was overweight and I had a lot of acne and stuff, but I see the transformation my friends go through when they put on makeup. And I don't know if they at all feel good putting it on because it's kind of like a mask. And then when they go out and they get complimented, they don't believe those compliments. It makes them feel worse because they're like, oh, I'm a liar. Oh, this is a fake face. And then they come home, they wash off the makeup, and then they feel so unattractive because they don't look like themselves. They don't look like that person that got all those compliments. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Basically, long story short is, yeah, I'm trying to tie makeup into the thing I was talking about before, and it's not really working. I don't know how I'm going to tie it in. It don't work. Sorry. That's just 2 different podcasts. Deal with it. So anyway, gotta go. Love you guys so much. Thanks for listening. And just in conclusion, please start being grateful and focusing on gratitude. And number 2, please stop wearing makeup. It's ruining your self-esteem and your skin and your blood. It's going straight, those chemicals are going straight into your bloodstream. Do you understand? That's why you have headaches. That's why you have IBS. That's why you have, this random shit, that random shit. You're putting chemicals into your bloodstream. Whatever goes on your skin goes right into your blood. Please be aware of this. You don't need that makeup. You're more beautiful without it. And even if you don't think you are, fuck it. Who cares? Why are you trying to impress strangers? The person for you is not going to want the fake version of you. The person truly for you doesn't want your mask on. They want to see the real you. And they will see the real you. No matter what you look like, they will see you. Okay? They will see through you. And I don't even know if you're going to meet that person, to be honest. I don't. And I'm talking to myself because, well, the truth is that if you don't get out there, you don't put yourself out there, if you don't go out and socialize with strangers, if you don't make it like a priority to meet new people, then how are you going to meet that person? I'm just putting that out there. And now we're going on a whole other podcast. Okay, so you got a 3-for-1 tonight. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. I'm just like, I'm so excited to have my phone on right now that there's so many things I want to talk about. Anyway, check out my YouTube channel if you're not already a subscriber. If you are, thank you so, so much. And check out my Instagram. I'm on there a lot. And I really appreciate everybody that messages me and comments and just is so nice and so kind. I just feel really grateful for my community. And speaking of my community, if you'd like to join my private community, check out www.misfitmondays.com, boo. I'll see you soon. Bye.